no big little legs. Skinny kid with plenty.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's ZTAY, aka Lil Red. We got Victor Wembanyama winning Rookie of the Year. Come on. Victor Wembanyama has received all 99 first place votes from a media panel, making him the first unanimous NBA Rookie of the Year since Karl Anthony Towns in the 2015-16 season. Taking a look at the votes, nobody voted for Chet. And this was basically his only rival, let's be honest. Chet did get one second place vote. Oh no, that's not Chet. I was gonna say Brandon Miller got one. Chet got all 98. So one person voted for Brandon Miller second. That's gotta be somebody in Charlotte, because that's kind of disrespectful. He had all 83 third place, yeah. Somebody voted, obviously, Chet third. 10 votes for Hawkins Jr. for third. 4 for Brandon Podjemski, and Derek Lively got one. But yeah, basically Chet dominated. This is not surprising. All right, so he had 1.3 billion views on NBA this season. The third most viewed player, trailing only LeBron and Curry. That's crazy. Number 1 most viewed rookie of all time on NBA social media. All time. Now, this is not really saying too much because LeBron was 2003. Jordan was before social media was invented. Kobe was 96. But that's still crazy. 1.3 billion views, bro. And to be honest, he probably should have got more. People are sleeping on him. 247 million viewed his dunk against the Celtics on January 31st, which is NBA's second most viewed video of all time with 247 million views. I don't even remember what the dunk against Celtics. Ah, okay, this was his weird ass thing that he did against Derek White. I remember now. There you guys go for everybody that hasn't seen it. That's crazy. First French player to be named Rookie of the Year. That's big too. And I think it's so cool that this year the Olympics are coming around, so we're going to be seeing him representing France. He had the 4th best-selling jersey globally behind Curry. Who the hell buys Jason Tatum jerseys? I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely buy a Wemby jersey. It's just I can't wear a Spurs jersey. You'd have to be like he's like France team or something. If it's Olympic jerseys for sale, I might get that. Plus 189%. The Spurs were the most watched team on NBA League Pass in France this season. Damn. Fans of France showed out this year. They did on the channel too, so shout out to you guys. And by the way, if you guys haven't seen this already, go check this out. This is actually kind of cool. Pass the Rock is on NBA.com, I believe. And here were the 3 finalists for Defensive Player of the Year. Victor, Rudy, and Bam. Over Anthony Davis. Okay. And it was announced earlier today that Rudy Gobert has won Defensive Player of the Year. In my opinion, Wemby should have won it too. But let's really think about it. The record that the Spurs had just canceled it all out. Because the Timberwolves were one of the best teams in the West. And now they're like, oh, okay, let's go to the best teams and see who has the best defenders. Okay, it's Rudy Gobert. Which doesn't make sense how Anthony Davis wasn't up there. I guess it's because we weren't one of the best teams. But Wemby had a bigger impact for his team defensively than I believe Rudy Gobert had. And that's not discrediting Rudy Gobert, but we just seen them game 2 versus the Denver Nuggets, which was yesterday, literally right before this was announced, that the Minnesota Timberwolves still were a great defensive team without Rudy Gobert because of Jaden McDaniels, Alexander Walker, Anthony Edwards. Now you look at the Spurs roster, they don't have any defenders besides Jeremy Sohan and Victor Wembanyama. Looking at the stats too, Wemby averaged more blocks, and if you look at the advanced stats, without Wemby on the floor, the defense of the Spurs was significantly worse. And to be honest, that's kind of like what we base our logic on for MVP, right? You know, who's the most valuable player for their team? Why shouldn't the Defensive Player of the Year be that too? You know, who's the most valuable defensive player for their team? It's gotta be Wemby. And even if it is who's the best defensive player of the whole league, Wemby had more blocks. He was more of a, I don't know. There's no disrespect to Rudy Gobert. Shout out Rudy Gobert. What do you guys think? I do believe Wemby was robbed, bro. Earlier, this was a cast. This is very interesting. NBA players poll. Who was the league's most overrated player? Rudy Gobert's 13.6%, Jordan Poole, Trae Young, Dylan Book, James Harden. All right, Bradley Beal, John Collins, okay, Tyrese Halliburton, Julius Randle, Karl Anthony Towns, Patrick Beverley. Who the hell rates Patrick Beverley high? How's he overrated? Anthony Davis, y'all disrespecting, bro. Sabonis disrespecting. Tatum, okay. Bam, Mikal, Jalen, Jimmy Butler, Alex Caruso, DeMar DeRozan, Luka Doncic, okay. But basically everybody's just saying that Rudy is overrated. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like it's way more disrespectful. Rudy Gobert anchored the #1 defensive team in the entire NBA. Now they look at the #1 defensive team in the NBA, and then they probably look at the best defense player on that, and that's probably what they use to determine who wins Defensive Player of the Year. Do I believe that's right? Hell no. But that's just how it is. Wemby led the league in blocks and had more steals than Rudy Gobert. Right here saying Wembanyama guarding his opponents caused their field goal percentage to drop by 26.3% on average, and that's the highest in the NBA among starters. At the same time, I'm not gonna disrespect Rudy Gobert. Shout out to Rudy Gobert for winning. They're calling it the Hakeem Olajuwon Trophy. I didn't even know that's what it was called. Winning Defense Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert has been named the Defense Player of the Year for a record time 4th time, bro. That's crazy. The 7-1 native of France joins Mutombo and Ben Wallace as the only 4-time winners of the award, which has been presented since 82-83. Gobert is also the first player to win the Defensive Player of the Year award with the Timberwolves. I forgot. He didn't even win that thing last year. Who won it last year? Never mind. I'm just going to stop typing in because I remember it was Jaren Jackson. He robbed Anthony Davis and that pissed me off. Yeah, so all of his other awards were with the Jazz. Here are the stats. So 19 people voted Victor #1. 19, okay? 44 voted him #2, so 24 voted Gobert #2. Yeah, it wasn't even close, which is crazy to me. I thought for sure it would be closer, but I think just because they gave him the Rookie of the Year, like, what was it, 3 days earlier, then they felt like they didn't need to give him the Defense Player of the Year, which is kind of sad. People were voting Wemby for 3rd place. Now, Bam had more. How the hell is Bam? How is he 3rd place when Anthony Davis had more 1st place votes? That's what it should be going by. But because, Anthony Davis had more 3rd place votes too. Wow, that's so weak. Davis should have got 3rd. It doesn't matter though. It really doesn't, bro. Davis got 3rd even though he had more votes in #1 and 3. But because Bam had more #2 votes, he got it. Herb Jones, okay. Drew Holiday, SGA, yeah. Derek White, yeah. Giannis, I don't know about that. Jarrett Allen, okay. Alex Caruso, Sabonis. Sabonis. Somebody voted Jalen Suggs too. That's definitely somebody who likes the Magic. But he is a good defender though. But yeah, what do you guys think, man? Does Wemby deserve Defense Player of the Year? Did Gobert deserve it? How you guys feeling about the Rookie of the Year? We all kind of knew it was going to happen. It's just cool that it was unanimous. And there were no 1st place votes for Chet, which is probably the most controversial thing, I guess, which is not really controversial at all because we all knew Wemby deserved it. But yeah, man, exciting to see what's going to happen year 2 for Wemby. Spurs fans, I did not forget about you guys. Wemby videos are coming in the offseason. And we got the Olympics, so we're going to be watching all of the France games too. We're going to see some France basketball being played, some French basketball being played. I like that, man. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. This is ZTAY. Peace.